Tanya says she's got a ton of blunt cards. I don't know what blunt cards are, but those sound awesome.
Those were the weed farm cards that sold today, right?
The bud cards? Yeah, I got a couple packs of those.
Ones, buds. All right. Welcome to me stuffing my face and what is affectionately known as Hero Report number 40 from Puerto Rico and Denver and Missouri.
For now. Next week it might be different.
You're going to be here in a few days.
I'll be here. Yeah, coming out there on Saturday.
So we'll do some broadcasting together from here. So some things going on. Glad you guys are here. Thanks for being part of our community. Let me look at this. Look at this. Boom. PowerPoint. Number 40. Can you believe it?
What's number 40?
Number 40. Yeah. It's kind of a big deal. And there is stuff happening. A little Pint size is the sponsor of today's State of the Megaverse. That's where we're at right now, gang, from Series 1. A few more packs open this week. Really slowed down a lot. People are hodling packs, and, you know, like a fine wine, they're aging, and those cards that are inside aren't going anywhere. They're contained, and Electric Genesis still not found. I don't have the exact numbers because I've got a new laptop PC here, and I didn't have that track my Genesis URL. So if somebody wants to give the exact percentage, you can let us know. First Strike still going strongly. Total number of packs open 71.38%. Even those darn mini packs are going for $8-10. You could still upgrade your cards to the next variation, and we encourage you to do that. Let's lower supply, and you can still burn complete sets of any variation, hero or villain, to get the cool CEs. Admiral Banks and Lady Iris say, do it. What are you waiting for? Don't wait until you can't do them anymore. By the way, these stake very nicely on our planet if you need another reason to do your
What about 100 or something, aren't they?
I don't know the exact amount. They tier, you know, with each variation, but they're good. So
I just staked a bunch of stuff today. I'm up to like 35,000 ether an hour.
Nice.
It's like a full-time job staking all that stake, and then captcha, stake, captcha.
Somebody let me know if there's been any more ascension attempts. I didn't get a chance to look, but to my knowledge, 20 attempts and 1 ascension so far. You can figure it out just by mousing over any artifact and see how many have been burned. Somebody report on that for me while I take a bite of this delicious corn of the cob.
Yeah, I was staking today, and it was on average anywhere between 22 and 28 stakes in between captures. Jimmy was doing about every 5 to every 7, he said.
Do we have a number? Anybody? Bueller?
I'm not seeing. Let's just type in artifact. There we go. Artifact. Those are the ascended artifacts. Let's see here. 21 have been burned. Nope, it's 21.
All right. 21 burns, 1 ascension so far. Is anybody here going to attempt to ascend tonight? I'm looking in the Zoom chat here. Let me pull it up so I can.
Anyone going to attempt to descend into the rabbit hole of crypto?
Anyone? Craig really wants somebody to join him. All right. The opportunity is always open. The Stonk Wars series also, low supply of these packs has made for a really interesting secondary market. 77% of Stonk Wars open. I opened one yesterday. Didn't get anything special, but it's always fun to open them, see that countdown, and boom.
You mean
All
you
right,
can't get anything special? Every one of those cards is special. We worked hard on those.
All right, they're all special. Not in a short bus kind of way either. I don't remember the last time I had KFC, honestly. Tastes the same. Like they haven't changed a thing in the restaurant.
Was there KFC in Puerto Rico?
They have it here.
Of course there are. You know what I've noticed in all the countries I've been to? It's like KFC is pretty much everywhere. Domino's Pizza is pretty much everywhere. McDonald's pretty much everywhere. And then Burger King is in a lot of places too. Not everywhere, but in a lot of places.
Yeah, they had Wendy's here too, and a Church's Chicken. But KFC was more convenient. So, okay, 2.7. Let me explain what's going on, gang. We want to bring functionality to your moats and your moat spawns, and we want to bring you the next part of the event. Here's the problem that not just we, but everybody, all the creators in the Wax ecosystem are having right now. We are in a severe developer shortage, qualified EOS and smart contract developer shortage. Up until this, Fabian and Jonah at Atomic were doing all of our coding and building everything on their smart contracts, which is why all of our activities are on the Atomic Hub Hero Tools site. They are so swamped just scaling Atomic Hub that he kept saying, let's visit it next week, let's visit it next week. And he's finally had to come out and say, we're really sorry. We want to build this and we want to integrate it with the site, but we're swamped and we don't know that we can help you build anymore. So turns out we're not alone. Talk to some developers. Some of them are charging very, very high rates to work with them, and we don't know that they're qualified. We're not going away, and we're not going to stop, and we're going to get to these activities. We're on the hunt. I'm looking. Travis is looking. We're talking to our friends and peers to see who knows, who can get somebody to help us, because what we really need is somebody that can do all of our stuff going forward. Right? Somebody reliable that can nail it all. So nobody is more eager to move this forward than we, but neither Travis nor myself can code our way out of a paper bag. Zach is actually teaching himself Linux. Zach, what are you doing? Tell everybody what you've been working on.
Yeah, I've been going through I don't know if it was Wax or Atomic Hub who produced these tutorials that are intended to onboard programmers into smart contracts and blockchain, but I've gotten as far as learning Linux, learning how to use the Linux terminal because it's just an ideal development environment compared to Windows, installing the Wax blockchain, getting into both the test net and the production environments of Wax, and coding my first C++ smart contract, just a hello world sort of thing. So when I've said in the past that we're going to extreme lengths to get to the point where we can resume creating these activities for you, I meant it.
And here is, oh, by the way, I'm going to post this link down here for everyone in the chat, if I can access where the chat is based on where I'm at. Let me post it here in a minute. This is to EOS.io for business, and it's for training. And so this is actually the development portal, so you guys can learn. And this shit is free until the end of September. Like, they're not charging anything for this. So if you are a blockchain aficionado, and if you've coded anything before in your life, or you've got some friends who are good at coding, like, mention it to them, because there's a keen opportunity here, because there's a lot of shit growing on the Wax ecosystem, and there's not a lot of developers who can do anything because they're all busy, right? So it tells me that there's a shortage on developers for EOS, for Wax, because Wax is built on EOS, right? So this training right here is going to help you understand the Wax ecosystem. This is a huge opportunity. So then once you guys know how to do some of the smart contract stuff, you can be a key component in the launching of a lot of these NFTs. So I would say, if you're interested or keenly interested or even remotely interested or have friends who have that skill set, maybe they should level up a little bit and find ways to work together and be creative, because there's a lot of opportunities out there.
We're going to be recording our Bad Crypto episode tomorrow, and then we've got a nifty show on Friday. And both shows, we're going to be putting out a call for developers. So, if you guys know anybody, or if somebody here is a coder that's technically minded, and you're like, damn, maybe I should learn how to do this, let us know. We're not just looking for one person that we can contract with. Like, we want to have a stable of developers, because it's not just blockchain heroes. It's also Upland collectibles, and it's all of these other ideas for things we want to do in the future. And we can create content, and we can, present it to you and market all day long. But unless we have the foundation set up to do some of these cool things code wise, some of it's at a standstill, and we don't want to stand
these featured courses right here. Like, these things are great. You can enroll on these things for free. This is like a full-on college level course that if you went through this in a few weeks and leveled up your skills, I mean, you're gonna be able to earn 6 figures easy, like, by working with some of these different projects, and hell, maybe even a lot more than that, because you can build your own shit. So, something to think about, guys. Opportunity often doesn't swim to you. You do have to swim out to the ship a little bit for the ship of opportunity. So.
And please don't make me go through this whole thing, right? Because I don't actually enjoy doing this. I just want us to move forward.
And move forward we shall. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of time. Right now we're in a rough spot. It didn't help that that I moved, and Travis is kind of on the move also, and there's this transition. So before we release another major Blockchain Heroes release, we will finish telling the story of First Strike. So, I mean, there is a 2.7, a 2.8, and a 2.9 planned. They're all going to be epic, and we're going to get there. Just need you guys to be patient. And while we are not financial advisors, and you could do whatever you want to do with your NFTs, I think you will be glad if you hold on to your moats and your moat spawns if you have them.
Wow, I'm looking at this, like, there's a lot of folks in here that are interested in coding. I'm seeing, Technical Riff saying he understands Linux. Jamie says he was interested in this. It's free for 6 more months. Who's that? Blockchain Cards, Blockchain J, somebody. Couldn't see the whole rest of the name. But yeah, free. It's free training. Like that to me is mind blowing. And you don't have to go to college for this stuff. You just have to learn how it all works and be a little technically savvy.
Yeah. So,
Travis,
if you guys,
question.
Yeah.
I'm remotely interested, but don't actually want to learn to code. How do I fit in?
Good question.
Not in the smart contracts. Smart contracts require a knowledge of C++ and ideally JavaScript.
Too much for me.
All right. Well, then you don't fit in.
Okay.
well, not with that.
Sit in where you fit in.
Yeah. So
right,
you guys know how to get a hold of us, badcryptopodcast@gmail.com. Look, obviously we need, Jonah and Fabian are amazing. You've seen what they've created at Atomic Hub. You've seen how smooth all of our events have run, and it needs to be solid. We need this. We want to deliver quality to you guys. So if you feel like, we're not looking for a little help, we're looking for a lot of help. And it needs to be right, because we don't want to deliver anything less than a great experience to you guys and to everybody that enjoys Blockchain Heroes. So thanks for your patience. It'll happen. I can't tell you when, but in the meantime, we do have other things going on. We're going to find some interesting ways to continue bringing value to the experience for you. These meetings are not going to stop. And we have something coming up that's going to be announced officially by our partner tomorrow. I believe they're going to be sharing with their community. You guys are going to learn about it first, and I've already told you about it. Now we have official date. April 24th is when it's going to happen, and there's going to be the release of Pint Size. And Zach, if you want to go ahead and refresh everybody's mind on who Pint Size is.
Yeah, Point Size is a boy genius who built himself a pineapple exosuit that basically turns him into an unstoppable force, which is why in the special animated version you can see him plowing through brick wall after brick wall and throwing peace signs up in between.
So this is actually going to happen at 1:37 p.m. on don'tbuymeme.com. I believe a meme coin is about $2,000 right now. If you'd bought it when we started talking about it, you might have gotten it cheaper. You might have gotten them more expensive. I was fortunate. I bought mine at 200. They're worth significantly more now, but you're going to need 5 of them to stake onto the platform, because staking the meme coins earns you for each coin 1 pineapple every day. Thus, the pineapple theme, which you'll see a lot on meme coin. So 5 memes will get you 5 pineapples per day. You can only stake 5. You can only earn 5 pineapples each day. If you have more meme than that, you could add to the liquidity pool if you want to, but you can't stake them. 5 is the max. So in order to get the cards, by the way, this is our first foray into Ethereum. These cards you're about to see here are Ethereum only releases, and we know there's gas fees associated with it, but we feel like there's a lot of eyes on meme coin and don'tbuymeme.com, and this is a great opportunity to introduce them to blockchain heroes. You guys also have the opportunity to get them as well. So the common variation of Pint Size, there's going to be 250 of them, which actually is not very, it's not in line with our usual numbers. It's in line with the meme coin numbers. Their lowest level is always 250 is the limit, which is why typically these end up going for more than the asking price. You'll need 15 pineapples. So it's going to take 3 days of staking around the clock to earn those 15 pineapples plus 0.01 ETH. And then you'll be able to buy one of these. However, I'll give you the strategy in a minute so you guys know how people on meme coin tend to work. So this is the common 15 pineapples. The epic is the next level. And on meme coin, typically this middle level one, there's 100, which isn't kind of in line with what we typically do for epic variation. This one is going to take 30 pineapples. So you'll need to stake 5 meme coin for 6 days. And you'll actually see a little counter on the site that shows how you're earning your pineapples. So these 100 epics are minted in order on demand, and you'll need 30 pineapples and 0.1 ETH in order to get this one. The highest level one that you'll be able to get for pineapples is the legendary Pint Size. This guy here is, bless you, there's only 10 of them. Again, this is in line with what Meme has done in the past with their they do a lot of artists stuff, and we're really excited that they like our stuff enough to say, hey, this is art also, but it's a different kind. And these are 1 ETH each plus 45 pineapples. So 9 days of perpetually staking will earn you 45 pineapples. Here's how it goes. When it opens up on the 24th at 1:37 p.m., that's when the staking pool opens. The meme community, which is very strong and large, they will be waiting. They'll have their meme coins, and they will hit stake the moment it opens up, because the faster you stake them, the faster you'll accumulate your pineapples. The big players are all about staking it so quickly, and they probably add to a little gas to speed up the transaction, because these are the rarest ones that they want.
I saw somebody ask what time zone that's in, because you just said 1:37.
I don't know. But if you go to don'tbuymeme.com or follow Meme Coin on Twitter, they said they're making the announcement tomorrow. There's also a Meme Coin Telegram that you guys are smart enough to locate. So just find that. And they mailed us back today to confirm that they have everything they need from us, and they will be announcing it tomorrow. So the strategy, you'll see these three. There's one more I'll show you in a minute, but it's an auction. The strategy I see the old school people doing is they accumulate all 45 pineapples to try and get the biggest one, because the biggest one's the rarest one. And if you go look on OpenSea under meme coin stuff, and you'll see that it's not unusual for these cards to go for more than what people paid for them. So the people who are experienced will stake all the way up until 45 and then buy. Now, of course, 3 days is when these guys become available. So the people that are waiting for all of their stake to be complete, they're passing by the common and the epic, because the moment you spend those pineapples, they're gone. So they're accumulating all of their pineapples so that they can get the legendary one. The moment those go, then we start to see more of these go. However, what I've noticed is very few people will buy the lowest version one when they have 15 pineapples. Most people wait till accumulate 30 and they go for this mid-tier one. The price is very reasonable. That, you know, it's worth waiting the full 6 days to try and snag one of these. I've gotten the middle one many times, and that's personally what I'm going to be doing with this, because we don't get these. You know, there's no team cards for this. We have to acquire them the same way that you guys do. So I will be accumulating 30 pineapples. And the moment I have them all, I'll be going to grab this one. Then 3 days later, I'll have 15 more pineapples, and I'll try to grab one of these if they're still available. You guys following me? Any questions about this? Go ahead and feel free to ask. I suppose I should check the chat. I'll show you the meme auction in just a second. You cannot use existing pineapples yet, Kevin. I know that they're going to build something in that's going to let you make pineapples portable, because once you're done, you can keep your memes staked to a pool and you'll just keep accumulating pineapples. But if there's no more, you know, NFTs to buy in those, then you're just, you know, you got extra pineapples. That's what, you know, Travis did. He got all these pineapples. He's like, I'm pissed off. I don't know. I can't move them somewhere else. I'm going to sell my meme cheaply. Nicely done.
Yeah, screw this meme bullshit. I'm out of here. I guess what I said.
Yeah, and now we're on them. Meme pools, Rebel Joker says, usually open at 1:37 Eastern time. So there you go.
Is that 13:37 because of that's leet? I guess that's what that is. 13:37 is 1:37, so it's leet speed. Yeah.
Meme did not hit 5,000. It hit about, I think it topped out at about 3,500. And along with all the rest of the cryptos pulling back, it did as well. I don't know if the coin itself is a good investment at this point. I just know that if you have them, you could stake them, you can get these. Finally, the last one is the one of one. And this action card will be for auction in ETH only. So I believe the auction opens up after the pool opens up. If anybody knows exactly when they do that, I don't have that information, but when the staking goes live on the site at 1:37 Eastern on the 24th, I believe that there is a 24-hour auction. And this dude is so cool. I love him. He's like,
it is. I am just really curious, Zach, is there a reason why he never uses doors?
This is way more awesome.
yeah, could you see him
I'd be like,
opening
yeah,
the
you
door?
can do that one time to my house, then I'm going to kick his ass. 'Cause I'm like, you just put a big ass hole in my wall.
I would also suggest that he has difficulty reaching the doorknobs.
Okay.
He's kind of like the Kool-Aid man. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You don't want the Kool-Aid man to come because all you know is you got to call construction repair afterwards.
Yeah, he's what happens when you when you do a mashup of the Kool-Aid Man, Blockchain Heroes, and Meme, and Jack Jack from The Incredibles, right? It's kind of all of those tossed in, and out comes.
They're gonna love this guy. I mean, the meme community is like all about pineapple. So to them, this right here is going to be probably pretty dope as shit for them, I think.
Yeah, I agree. They're going to go really well. So just go to don'tbuymeme.com. There's some great explainers on there, so you can understand a little bit more about what they're doing. It's a lot of fun. Meme is not cheap, per coin. So up to you. Not financial advice.
I'm gonna say this. I mean, think about this. Like these are a bunch of Ethereum people who love the meme token and they love collecting. And basically, this is like advertising and PR to them about blockchain heroes. So maybe they'll come over to Wax and start buying some of your cards on the secondary market. So maybe that's an effect that we'll see.
Right, which is actually one of the intents here. We want to dabble with some other chains so that we can bring attention to these. I'm going to see if I can show you guys something here on. Yeah, I can. Let me share.
Have that page up yet, Joel?
No, they're going to announce it tomorrow.
Okay, because they made me create like a shit ton of graphics.
Yeah, those are coming. So this is my OpenSea wallet where I keep stuff. So just to give you an example, this was these are all meme coin memes here. So this one I bought 2 of them for 15 pineapples each because I was doing something else, probably moving, and I missed the middle one for 0.1 ETH, and I bought 2 of these for 0.01 ETH. Well, you can see the last one sold for almost 0.1, so it's almost a 10x on what I paid for it. This one here was also a 0.01 ETH. You can see the last one sold for 0.06. This guy here, the meme DeLorean, I paid 0.1 for him, and he's at the last one sold for 0.2, so he's doubled. These are some of the older ones that they had in here. Okay, this guy here, I paid 0.01 for, plus 15 pineapples. Last one sold for 0.035. This one I paid 0.1 for. Last one, not really a deal, but they could go up over time. This one I paid 0.01 for. You can see there's a theme here. They traditionally have increased in value. This Kermit one I paid 0.1 for. Price is 0.173. This one, the Fuocious, this one I paid 0.01 ETH for. The last one sold for 0.8. So that was a really solid win on that one. I think I'm hodling that one for the long term. I think that's gonna keep going up in value. So all the ones you're looking at here are more recent ones. They used to produce, you can still stake pineapples to get some of these older ones. There's a pretty healthy supply of them out there, so they don't really go up in value. They've got a lot that were a lower supply that sold out that have done well. But so far meme's been good to me. Meme coin be very, very good to me. So let's see, let's go back to this guy here. I hope that's a pretty thorough explanation for you guys. Are there any questions about meme? Nope. Type if you have them, if you don't want to speak. All right, we will move forward then. That happens. Which day is the 24th? Is that Friday or Saturday? Saturday? 3 days from now. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday at 1:37. If you're going to play, be ready to stake the moment the pool opens if you're going to play. All right. Told you this is exciting. Travis, you haven't seen this yet. So Graffiti Kings, Darren Cole in there. We told you that we are manufacturing 100 Genesis vinyl toys. The molds have been created. The vinyls have been done. They are being hand painted.
Oh shit!
By Darren, and each one of the 100 is going to have something unique about it. It might be the color of the shoes, the eyes, but I'm about to show you guys the first prototype that he finished painting. You ready for this?
Oh my God. I'm excited.
Look at him.
What?
Isn't he great?
Nice. Dude, he's wearing Jordans. Those look like Jordans, like the Air Jordans 3 or something. Those are very cool.
These are fantastic. And this is made by, these guys are legit. They are dope. They work for, some major brands, have done work all over the world. What started as this rogue outfit, spray painting stuff on highways and byways has turned into quite a business for them. And I want to hold.
How tall is it?
He doesn't look very tall. I mean, he's probably about that big, I'm guessing, little guy.
15 centimeters or so.
There's gonna be 100 of them. 90 of them will be for sale, and they're gonna be $500 each. They will be accompanied by the NFT. They are an NFT in and of themselves. And we're gonna have, as soon as Darren gives me the go ahead, we're gonna have him on the Nifty show. We'll announce the sale for where you can order one. And then this is a super uber collectible, and I can't imagine anybody more in demand than this guy.
Dude, that's awesome. That's the Nifty life right there. But I'm gonna sit that right by my desk and just be like, look at him. He's awesome.
I know.
He actually reminds me of Blankos, and he could fit like right into that game.
Yeah, because those are Vital toys, right?
Yeah, basically.
They're doing a drop tomorrow. I saw their first 24-hour drop. It's like, buy it if you can get it, and don't if you can't.
Man, that is beautiful. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that right now.
Yeah.
So is this shareable on social media? Is this still on the hush hush?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good for our community to know, but let's wait until he's ready to announce it to everybody soon.
Wow.
He's still testing out some things. I mean, they printed extras. They made extras so that he could paint and test stuff. And
yeah. I tell him, let him know, Genesis does have a little bit of pink in him on his coat. So they could mix a little pink in there too. If they're doing a little bit different, that gives them the opportunity to do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he's going to do different. I'm leaving it to his best discretion. I trust him. These guys.
I love those kicks. Those are nice.
Aren't those sweet? Nice.
I didn't know Genesis was a spray painter, though. I didn't know he was a graffiti artist.
He is. Badass.
He's a graffiti king, I guess.
He's a disruptor. From the beginning, he's been a disruptor. Okay, this is exciting. Not to be confused with Miles the llama from Upland. This is his cousin right here from Alpaca Worlds. And for the first time in quite some time, we're pleased to announce our first cross-promotional card that we're going to be making available via different means. His name is the Masked Alpaca, and he is inspired by Zorro. So welcome. There he is.
Zorro.
Alpaca. Yeah. You guys can just call him Alpaca. Good one, Jimmy. So this is the common variation. There's the Alpaca Worlds community is fantastic. Really super friendly community. Recommend that you guys locate them on Telegram and engage with their people. Their people haven't even seen this yet. Like the people who do the project have seen it, but the community has not. So this is a premiere of this. This is the common variation.
Well, let's have our people tell their people, and then we'll talk back to our people and show their people our people.
Yeah, and they can all do lunch then.
It'll be good. Yeah.
Why not? So we have not yet determined distribution methods of all of these. Well, I'm going to tell you what I do know. The commons are going to be giveaways. You guys will be able to get one. We want to make sure that their community is able to get one, but the commons will definitely be a freebie. Okay. Then we have the uncommon, and as of now, I believe that we're also going to distribute a certain amount of these for free. Not absolutely positive, but that's the uncommon variation. The rares are going to be exclusively for Nifty Box Star members. So there might be a few extra out there for their team and our team. But other than that, Star boxes are going to get the rare card. They will not be available to purchase elsewhere except secondary markets. Then the real fun begins. The Epic works that works so well on this line art feel, Trav. Really nice.
Jared did a good job on these.
He did. These are going to be for King Nifty Box members. Hail to the King, baby. Look at that. We told you we're going to keep delivering delight to you. And I think that these are, people are going to see these and be like, what? Because the Alpaca cards, they go fast. Like they haven't done a pack sale yet. They haven't done an Alpaca sale, but they offer their cards in individual drops that people buy, and they go fast. And the secondary market value of them has been really solid. Should we get legendary?
Nah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Everything else you see is going to be.
Look at that.
These are all legendary. Everything from here on up is going to be made available on Atomic next week. I'm thinking Monday right now, but I need to iron out the details with the Alpaca Worlds team because we want to orchestrate so that everybody is talking about it at the same time and everybody's
very colorful.
These will be limited. I would say that no more than 35 of these will be for sale. So the prices have not been set yet, but they'll be reasonable. They'll be below what a secondary market price would be, so that those of you that are interested in collecting, we want the value of them to go up, and those of you that are interested in flipping will hopefully be able to flip them. They're very colorful. Every time I see what you guys end up doing with the legendary, it delights me all over again, because I never know what colors you're going to use, and I never get tired of watching the shockwave effect on these.
You know what I think would be really cool?
What's that?
Just as a future thing would be to redo some of these legendaries as just artwork without the nameplate and without the logos, because like I think that would look really cool, like a Genesis legendary just exploding like on the wall on a frame would look really cool. Like you don't necessarily have to have the branding on them. You know what I mean? Like once you know what they are, if you're like a real fan of them, that's what I'd like to show on my wall, I think. Or that naked art that's just chilling there, doing some subtle stuff to it.
Alpaca is not a game. That's collectibles. I don't know if they're planning a game. You can join their Telegram and ask those questions. They should be on Atomic. We're shooting for Monday, but what you want to do is make sure you're in the Telegram, t.me/BC Heroes, and more importantly, get in the Discord, badco.in/Discord, where we're merging. More and more people are moving over there. You only need 50 hero to get into all the member channels, but anybody can enter the hero lobby channel, which is a general chat channel for free. And that's where those announcements are going to take place. So join those channels, be part of the community there. I think most of you are, but if you're not, join. Okay, next up is the Mythic Stars. And I would imagine that there won't be any more than 5 of these available. It works so well with him. He's so happy. He's like, yeah, I'm a superhero. Yeah. And then the Golden Fury, of which, staying true to form with all of our golden cards in the past, there will only be 2 of these. These will likely be auctioned rather than sold straight up. Likely. Don't hold me to it yet. I still need to finalize this with their team. And finally, the one of one, the Secret Smoke, also likely to be auctioned. He's masked and mysterious. Do you guys ever post important things to Telegram only, or is Discord always included? I try to post in both when there's something important. So it's, if you're ignoring Telegram, you're probably not missing anything. And honestly, we're good with people ignoring the Telegram if you're in the Discord as well. It's a great cartoon. Yeah, he's really happy. Okay, so that'll happen. We'll keep you guys posted, but this is a big deal. And next week, really, you're gonna, like, if you're wearing your socks, we're gonna knock them off. They're gonna go flying. You might want to have an extra pair handy if your feet get cold, because we have seen the cards from our next partnership promo deal. It's not, I don't even want to call it a promo, because what has been created is
it's like a mini set kind of.
Yeah, it's a full-blown product. I mean, you saw them today, Trav. What, I mean, well, let's not give away who it is, but what was your reaction?
Well, it's a little embarrassing to say, but I think maybe some of the coolest variations so far. I mean, a couple of those variations on this, the stuff coming up with this partner, is like next level. Like I couldn't do it halfway what these guys have done on a couple of these things. It's unbelievable.
So I won't tell you who.
That's not even smoke blowing. That's just me being a little humble, going, ooh.
Yeah. I mean, the only smoke is what you see rising up on the masked Alpaca. They're really good. And, when they came to us about doing a collab, we were like, yeah, let's do something. And then they got to work with their design, and we were like, damn. And then I said, well, why don't we just sell those because they're so badass that they're going to, like, you're going to want these. There's going to be a tough competition especially for the high end ones. They designed 8 more, and we have 2 that are going to be, so we're doing it a little differently. And I'll tell you more next week, but I'll tell you this much. There's 10 different cards. 2 of them are going to be considered common. They all look badass, but rather than make variations of the same hero like we do with all the others, we're just going to base the rarity based on the quantity. So you'll only be able to get 2 of them as common, and there'll be like 1,000 of each of those. And you'll only be able to get 2 of them as rare, 2 as epic, 2 as legendary, and 2 of them as mythic. And that's all I'll say for now. They're going to be great, and we will reveal those a week from tonight.
It's a shame we can't just show one to tease it, but it's worthwhile coming back for next week. Something to show.
Yeah, we could, just not going to.
Yeah,
because we can do what we want. All right, where are we at with Upland Collectibles?
No, wait, I thought the corporate HQ had some TPS ports we had to sign.
Yeah, did you get the memo? Yeah. Where's Upland Collectibles? Well, first of all, the satisfaction on these has been fantastic from the community, both communities, from Blockchain Heroes community and from the Upland community. We're thrilled about that. This was screenshot last night. The hero packs 53% open, Titan packs 66% open. Both of them are going for more in the secondary market than they were in retail. The big news hit yesterday, and that is that these cards are now stakeable on our planet. Make no mistake, you can stake. And if you're not staking, first of all, people ask, is it secure? I believe that it's all multi-sig now, so that it's not possible for anybody to take your cards. These guys are part of the community. They've been around for years. I trust them as much as I trust the Atomic Hub guys who are, who have access to stuff as well. So
I don't know how many I've got staked on there, but by God, I sure hope they're safe.
Yeah, I have a lot staked, and they're building a game for the long term, and the price of Aether continues to increase. And so I'm earning a lot of Aether every day. Because
I really wish we could stake packs too. Is that something that could be done? Are they talking about being able to do that later?
I haven't heard that.
Can I stake my Bitcoin Origin blocks or something?
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. The Bitcoin Origins, the cards are stakeable, but the blocks are not, and Blockchain Heroes packs are not. So maybe in the future, but if your cards are sitting there, stake away and get Aether. Let me pull up the market here so you guys can see what's going on. The place to trade Aether is on Alcor exchange.
The chart for that is amazing.
I mean, look at this right now. It is 0.0008. All right. So how does that translate to wax? So if you go to Alcor, log in here with Alcor, and then go to markets right here. And
yeah, just make sure you log in with the wax. You can log in with EOS or several other different.
Right. Correct. So you'll see here the different ones. Thanks for pointing that out, Trav. Make sure you're logged in with wax. You can see you could trade your TLM here. You could trade your Aether here. You could
trade your dust.
So here's the Aether token. You just click right here, and you can see here are people waiting to buy. I currently have in my wallet, it looks like 12 million Aether. Okay, that's what I've accumulated here. And this guy here wants to buy 452,000 of them at that price. Let's just say that I'm going to sell 100,000. That's 86 wax for 100,000 Aether right there. And I just click sell, and boom, it pops the wallet up, and I just sold that Aether for wax.
Yeah, but what's really cool about this, Joel, is like, say for example, you know, like right now, I think I'm 33,000 Aether an hour with my card staked, right? So what you can do is you can go, all right, 33,000, just do a little bit of math and go, all right, 33,000 times 24. So that's 792,000 Aether a day.
There you go. That's 688 wax a day times 20 cents, which wax is at right now is what?
Well, I just did the 688 times 365. That's over 250,000 wax worth at this point.
In a year.
In a year. So like, what's 250,000 wax worth? 250,000 wax at this particular price at 22 cents is $55,000. So if the price of Ether is what it is right now, and it's going up and it continues to go up, and I'm staking this, and I'm essentially able to make $50,000 a year just by staking my NFTs. Are you fucking kidding me?
Exactly. So stake, don't stake. You do your own research and do it at your own discretion. If something happens to them, it's not our fault, but we're staking a ton of them as well. And I think our planet's got some big plans ahead. So there you go. This is the big news for Upland for this week. I know we're meeting with them on Friday to talk about where they are with the portal and about getting a developer on building the activities. We want to bring the burn mechanisms and the upgrades to you, as soon as possible. Again, we're encountering some of the same issues. So we'll let you know when that can become a reality. If you haven't signed up for our planet, the 6,000 bonus UPIX is still there. Go to discover.upland.me/heroes and grab your bonus.
Yeah. Is it, hey Joel, are there a Bitcoin? Okay. Yeah. Perfect. Because this right here, guys, we had this launch today that was awesome. But think of this, like you can also stake these, all those different all those different Bitcoins that we have, the little promos as we're running up on those are stakeable as well. And, the 21 of 21 piece, I noticed like the last month's or the first version Vessa's piece, you can stake that for 2,100 Ether an hour, right?
Wait, no, it's 1,000.
No, it's not. I did it today. It's 2,100 for that Vessa piece.
Okay.
For maybe for this ongoing, for this new one, it's 1,000. But no, I staked two. I have two pieces at 21. I bought one on the secondary market. Those are staking at 2,100 Aether.
So all of the ones up to the last sale are now stakeable, and I'm in conversation with the Art Planet team. I'm working through the numbers to reallocate so that all of the pre-launch NFTs that Travis designed, the America themed ones, and the final one. If you guys didn't get this, this is what you missed today. 21 wallets have that piece in it right now, and I believe it's going to stake for 1,000. But I still, like I say, I need to work through the numbers with him. And as of this moment, the one-of-one auction piece can be found at nifty.deals/elite. And I'm just gonna, I went there, it takes you directly to the atomic page. This is the one-of-one of the piece right here. So it is up for auction. It's a 24-hour auction. It ends in 16 hours from now. The current high bid is too low. Somebody's definitely going to bid this up. You know, if the 21 of 21 pieces were $999. This is a one-of-one, and it's currently just sitting at $25.81. So if you want to bid on this piece, Pumayana is.
Oh, somebody outbid me. I see.
Yep. You deserve to be outbid.
Check us out. Check us out, Joel. Just based on the math on that one from the Vesa piece, that Vesa piece, it's, and I can show you, it was doing it at 2,100 ether per hour. That's basically 50,000 ether a day times, and then the math on that was basically, it's like 44 wax that's generating a day. If you're staking it and you times that by a year, you're looking at $3,500. So you buy an NFT for $1,000 and support the artist, and then, oh, by the way, based on current prices, which they couldn't dump, or they could significantly go up. You don't know. Well, that investment actually is able to earn you money through staking and farming like this. It's crazy.
So there you go, stake away. And these new ones, hopefully within a week, we will have them stakeable on our planet as well. And you could be earning more Aether for those. By the way.
What's your job? Well, I just stake NFTs all day. Yeah, I make about 60 grand a year.
How do you like your steak, Rare?
What the hell? We're in a strange world, folks. This is a brave new world.
Yeah, it's a crazy time. So M Blue from Uplift is very bullish on Aether. They're integrating stuff into their Minecraft Uplift world. And I can neither confirm nor deny that there are others that are going to be integrating with our planet as well. But I think that the community is seeing the value of what they're producing, and I don't expect that they're going away anytime soon.
Yeah, you know, OMC just said this. The only thing that I don't like about our planet is that even with the multi-sig reassurance, we lose the opportunity to view our NFTs in token head and our wallet. It's like we are whoring them out, which essentially we are kind of. We're prostituting our NFTs out there. Baby, get to work. Get your high heels on, baby. Time to make daddy some money.
I'm logging into Minecraft because I know that we've got. Have we shown what was developed? I know we showed Genesis, right? But have we shown?
We did show Sooth and Sayer as well.
You did. Okay, so I'm going to log in here really quickly and see. I know that he was starting. I think you guys will be able to see a work in progress right now. The artist has begun on the next piece right here, and what you're looking at is the top of the rocket for power play right there. So it's going to be blasting off. There's going to be all kinds of flames coming out from all over the place here, and he's going to be hanging on to this thing, going straight up. So that one's going to be
so cool.
And then this corner over here, okay, so there's Sooth and Sayer. They're big ass heads.
Love that Minecraft music.
This corner over here looks like somebody's building on a property too. Is that?
I'm building that.
Okay. This property, the QR code is going to be removed, and this is going to have Overseer in this corner.
Dude, you got to turn off the Minecraft music. It's drowning you out.
Thank you. So this is going to be Overseer in this corner. And we're going to talk with the same builder because he's so awesome about doing more. Zach, what are you working on here?
What I am working on is a port that is going to serve as a docking station for airships and spacecraft.
Oh, nice. So we can go here above the clouds. Oh, I see
Yeah.
you're kind of marking off some space. All right.
Yeah, it ends right above the cloud layer, so the airships will be sort of beneath it, and then the spaceships will be up top.
Nice. It's nighttime right now, so you can't see too well.
Who made the
but-
big
No.
B?
I made that.
Nice.
I want to note for any of you who are participating in uplift.world, any of you who are land or rail plot owners, if you own a plot that is near or adjacent to the Blockchain Heroes plot, please let me know, because I am willing to trade some of my plots away for those.
Oh, look at that. Wheeling and dealing. Those plots are going for a lot. And here's the other thing. If you have Uplift World NFTs, the land, the rail, some of the bonus ones they sent out, unstake them, because they're doing an event. I think, is it tomorrow or
They have already taken the snapshot. So if you have kept them staked, you have missed the window.
Who on which one? What property?
Uplift.
Oh, I just staked them today. So okay, cool.
so yeah, let me go to their website here. Let's actually just take a look at it. So let's see, phase one, the probes. No, it's Friday, April 23rd.
They already took the snapshot for it. They just haven't distributed the probes yet.
Oh, you're right. Here you go. Must be unstaked. Sorry if you missed it. Doesn't matter. At this point, it doesn't matter. If you had these, you get probed. So we'll see what they end up doing with this. But these guys
It's
are
really interesting. I mean, for those of you who aren't already initiated into their economy, they basically have multiple game mode worlds within the same server. So they've got the creative server, which is all that we've shown you so far, and then they have a survival server called Lundum, which is where people who are holding those Genesis NFTs are going to get their own land. It's very interesting, especially because everyone can talk to each other across different game worlds.
Somebody either want to say something or you just need to mute yourself.
Tell mom you'll be at dinner soon. I can hear it.
Yeah, I'll be there soon. Okay, so one of the questions that we have not yet dealt with for ourselves is for the pint size release, we're making the common, the epic, and the legendary, and the one of one collector's edition available on Don't Buy Meme. We have variations of the rest that have been created, but it seems out of alignment for us to release those on Wax. So if you're wondering what we're going to do with those, I think we might put some of those other variations on OpenSea. We're going to wait and see how the sale goes. If it goes as anticipated, we suspect there'll be a good amount of demand for them. But for now, those other variations are in limbo. However, we're going to do one thing, and that is give you guys a free NFT of him right now, because that's what we do. We give away free NFTs. So we're going to give away the sticker of Pint Size on Wax, and I'm making the form right now.
Be careful. He might bust through your refrigerator because he looks hungry.
Right. So I'm just making this form up as I go.
Alternate universe imagining of him as somebody who raids people's apartments for all their pineapple juice.
As usual, I'm going to ask that we do one per person. Don't be greedy. And you can put your address in. You're going to have it in a minute if you're listening. Aaron's over there.
It's me, Craig. I'm driving. You think you guys could add me to the list?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, be safe first. That's like always.
I'm sorry, Craig. Who?
Craig Ascended.
Oh,
Sir
Ascended
Lord-
Craig. Okay, I know that guy.
Sir Lord Craig the Ascended. Like, do it. do it right. All right, so the link to pick it up. Actually, I don't even have a short link for it. I'm just going to paste this into the Zoom. So if you're not in the Zoom and you're watching on YouTube's, sorry, this is a community thing. If you want to find the YouTubes, nobody else type in chat for a minute. I'm just going to post the link to the forum. If you're on YouTube and you want to join our community, go to t.me/BC Heroes. And of course, Travis put something in there.
I was getting ready to type it. I was getting ready and I hit it right whenever you said don't hit it. That's all I'm sorry.
Click mine. Click mine.
No, I just wanted sure. I found a much better link that has all the trainings to EOS. If you guys are interested in wanting to train and level up, the training collections right here are phenomenal. Lots of videos, and they're all free. And I mean, we're serious about this, finding somebody that, and we work with we'd really love to have somebody in our community because you know our aesthetic and what it is we're trying to do. It'd really be cool to have somebody on the community and work with you and help level you up. I mean, we can't train you, but here's a lot of great training and we can connect you with some folks who know what's going on.
There you go. So if you're on the YouTube, t.me/BC Heroes is the community, and somebody there will be kind enough to give you a link to our community meeting so you can come in. I better not see more registrations for this though than there are people in the room. Otherwise, I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be like, grrr.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and type in several then.
I'll be like, grrr. I'm gonna put Craig's in for him.
Put Peter Gurr in there too.
I'll send it to you. You can't. I haven't made a short link for it. So it is it's in your signal. Let's see. The link.
Why don't you just have me?
Do it.
Tell her she can't have one now. We've decided.
Yeah, you don't get one now. What's Craig? HHKA4, is that right?
HKKA4, I believe.
Craig Gonzalez, what is it? Hicka 4?
Yeah.
That didn't help.
You broke up. Say it again, bro.
Is it HKKA4?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, perfect.
I got you in there, bro. You're good. And I'm going to close this off here in just a moment. Everybody should be in. And
I know that Will Technical Rip Badasser Mint number 1 has said, "Oh, my kid's sitting here watching with me," and so technically that person is in there. So I know your son likes to have an NFT when we give those away. So if your son is watching actively with you and we can see them, then maybe you can.
All right, shutting it off. It's done. I've got to template it. And I'll get that done tonight sometime and get these to you guys. So what am I getting here? So, okay, good. All right. Well, guess what? I think if there's nobody that wants to ascend or descend, then that's going to conclude our business for tonight. A business. Anybody have any, you don't descend. you get in the swimming pool. No, that doesn't ascend. That ascends, not descend. Any questions, comments? Fried chicken.
Snorky, are you stoned? That's my question. He had that stoner eyes looking to him. He was all like, "Hey, what's going on? Hero report number 40, man."
There is no particular hero token updates other than we're sticking with it. And the Discord is open to those with hero, and there will be other uses for it. We're just, with the move happening and the main focus being on building out 2.7, 8, 9 updates, finding a developer, we want to focus on that. But we can certainly we're ideating on what to do with that.
A lot of great conversations going on in some of those rooms. And so, I mean, you guys put your video on and we know who you are. Ping me on DM on Discord and I'll badassify you and you can get into the badassers rooms.
Yes, our Bang Bang, the Bitcoin promos will be stakeable.
I'm kind of a Discord noob, but I'm figuring out how to do all the things. I don't even have Discord open right now. My shit rebooted.
All right, there's a couple of you here that missed your chance, and I'm going to give it a little bit of grace here. I'm going to go into the spreadsheet, and let's see, Andy was one. Bitlord, did you get your address in or not? Because I saw you posted it. Yeah, KH4NS99. What's your question? Ask us a question. All right, I got you covered, Bitlord. You're good. Just looking for the, there it is. FOMQWs. What is the question? Will moats be able to be staked? Undetermined. TBD.
Mm-hmm. Is Nicholas here in the Zoom tonight? I'm not seeing him.
TBD stands for Travis be damned.
It does? What up, Kate Battinger? Nice to see you, brother.
Heather, you missed it all. You'll be able to catch the replay on YouTube. Actually, I'm going to kill the stream right now for those of you who are still hanging with us. Go ahead and hang.
Our favorite firefighter.